Chicago Bulls suffer another humiliating loss, this time to the Brooklyn Nets. Play the intro. Bulls fans, I'm Troy. Follow me on Twitter at Bulls_Troy. Follow the show at Lotta Bull. What the fuck was that? What the actual fuck, Chicago? What the fuck was that absolute fucking bullshit? Bulls lose 113-103 to the Brooklyn fucking Nets. I don't know whether to be angry, be stunned, speechless. This shit is fucking embarrassing. It's blatantly fucking embarrassing. Now, excuse me if you don't like swearing. Too damn bad. Get the kids away. Because this shit is just fucking downright disgusting and embarrassing by the Chicago Bulls. Now, only one player in this game, I'm going to excuse him any criticism. Not that he didn't make any mistakes in this game. He did. But for the most part, he was the only player on the fucking court who looked like he actually gave a damn. And that's Josh Giddey. 28 points, 11 boards, 11 assists. 10 of 14 from the field, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Josh Giddey is excluded from this conversation. The rest of the Chicago Bulls team look like a bunch of fucking bitches. Nikola Vucevic. Okay, you finished with 16 points, 11 boards. Cool. You made Nick Claxton look like a fucking superstar. Now I get it. Vucevic is not the quickest on foot. He's not the most nimble of players. And yeah, Nick Claxton is quite athletic. He's a center that a number of Bulls fans will love to trade for. Shout out Mo Bankston, who's one of them. He's been on the Nick Claxton bandwagon for a while now. But Nikola Vucevic, you just made him look like a fucking superstar center. Now, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. So almost a triple double for Nick Claxton. 6 or 7 from the field, and basically was just walking into the lane and getting whatever he fucking wanted. Noah Clowney. Clowney, I don't give a fuck what his name is. Bulls made him look like a fucking star player in this game. Now he goes 6 of 13 from the field in this game. 6 of 11 of that is from downtown, 20 points, 7 boards. Now, granted, I don't watch any Brooklyn Nets games other than when they play the Bulls. Since when the fuck could Noah Clowney do that? Now, Michael Porter Jr., we know he's going to get his shots up. We know that's what he likes to do. That's what he's on this essentially, that's what he's got the green light to do on this team more than ever now that he's in Brooklyn rather than Denver. 33 points, 10 boards, 5 assists. And when Cam Thomas is not playing this game for Brooklyn, and they're also missing, no one that really who really matters. EJ Liddell's out, Nolan Traore's out, Haywood Highsmith, Terrence Mann all out for Brooklyn. Yeah, Bulls still missing Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter's still out, Kobe White's still out, Isaac Okoro's still out, Jalen Smith's still out, Noah Osenge's out. Okay, Let's get on to Noah Senge for a quick second. Now, it came out early today that Noah Senge is he's been out with a shoulder contusion, a bruise on his shoulder. How the fuck does that turn into season-ending surgery? How the fuck does a bone bruise or a bruise on on a man's shoulder turn into season-ending surgery? What the fuck is this Bulls medical staff doing? I thought we got rid of who the fuck was that clown? Jeff Tanaka. I thought we got rid of that scumbag. Is he still around? Is he still hiding in the corridor somewhere of the Bulls facilities? Bruise on a man's shoulder turns into season-ending surgery. Someone please explain that shit to me. Now that supposed trade offer that the now that was it New Orleans out offered everyone leading excuse me, leading up to them eventually trading with the Atlanta Hawks and trading for Derek Queen. That trade is looking now. I was the defender of the Bulls in that situation. Passing that passing over that deal looks fucking horrible. But looks far worse even now. Bulls could have had Derek Queen. Billy Donovan were apparently really like Derek Queen, and they could have had the New Orleans first round pick next year, which at this point is looking like at worst going to be a top 5 pick. Now that's not Noah Senge's fault whatsoever. Got nothing to do with Noah. And I hope the kid recovers well. Hope the surgery is successful, and he can get like 6 to 7 month recovery time, and he comes back stronger, and we can actually start to get the ball rolling on his development going into year 2. But man, that trade looks that trade, that lack of a trade that you turned down from Joe Dumars, Torres kind of shows looks like a fucking idiot. And you know what? Let's just keep it real. Torres kind of shows is a fucking idiot. He turned down trading Lonzo Ball at the deadline last year to the Memphis Grizzlies for Marcus Smart and a first round pick. That could have been Cedric Howard. Look how he's balling in Memphis. Now, that's not to say that Derek Queen or Cedric Howard would have been playing like they are for New Orleans and Memphis for Chicago. But the way that those guys are playing, Billy Donovan wouldn't have had a fucking choice but to play them. And, with Zach Collins being out, Derek Queen would have got time. Because while Billy Donovan doesn't have everyone likes to say that Billy Donovan doesn't like playing rookies. The guys who fucking earn minutes, even the rookies, will play minutes. I'd assume in his rookie season, proved he was worth playing. Did he get minutes early in the season? No. But it got to a point where Billy Donovan put him in because Lonzo Ball was out and there was other injuries, and I'd assume he earned the trust of Billy Donovan. Derek Queen, Cedric Howard would have done the exact same fucking thing. I'm pissed off. This is 5 straight losses by the Chicago Bulls. Yeah. This is some fucking bullshit. This is some serious bullshit. The lost the Orlando Magic, I can deal with that to a certain extent. And like I said in my last video, the Bulls actually showed some fight in this game. They showed some positive signs. Things look like they're on the upper. But before that, you lose to the Indiana Pacers at the buzzer, the team that had only won 2 games the whole fucking season. You lost to the Charlotte Hornets, who basically kicked your ass. Well, even though you only lose the game by 7 points, they they were in control of that whole fucking game. That's embarrassing. You give up 143 points to the New Orleans Pelicans. What the fuck? Barely beat the Washington Wizards. One fucking point, you beat the one of the most pathetic teams, one of the most pathetic franchises of the last decade. Game before that, you gave up 143 points to the Miami fucking Heat. Before that, you gave up a 20-point lead against the Portland Trailblazers. Now, no disrespect to Portland, I'm actually quite impressed with Portland this year, but you gave a 20-point lead to them and had to win by a buzzer-beating shot to win by a point. A bunch of fucking bitches. And you know what? I'm ready. You've those who are already over on the dark side about tanking. I've never been a pro tanking person. Guess what? I'm ready to jump aboard the tank train. Aboard the tank. Because this is some fucking bullshit. Addy, I just got your message. Yeah, I'm crashing out, dude. I know you're gonna be watching this soon. Now, okay, no Kobe. Trey Jones is out with that ankle injury. I'm sorry, why is Javon Carter playing? I know he goes through his streaks there where he can hit a whole bunch of threes. He's back through that form where he's playing like he's back to being the bald headed hoe. Shout out Hayes. Why can't Trenton Flowers? You're already playing Lockie Ulbrich now. Okay, here's another beef. Billy Donovan. When you don't have Jalen Smith, you don't have Zach Collins still. You were giving Lockie Ulbrich some decent minutes. 11 minutes of his first game, 12 minutes the last game. Today he plays less than 7. Instead, you opted to run with playing that fucking small ball lineup. Now, granted, Lockie Ulbrich, only 6'8" himself, but you know what? At least he actually plays like a fucking big man. At least he's actually going to bring energy and hustle and heart onto that court. How much do you see out of Patrick fucking Williams? You really want to keep going on with this Patrick Williams is playing small ball 5 bullshit. As far as the players who played in this game are concerned, I'm at that point. Everyone outside of Josh Giddey and Marcus Bazals can fucking go. Everyone on that team today that played today, and I'm looking at the main guys here. Forget the two-way guys. Julian Phillips, Nikola Vucevic, Ida Sumu, Javon Carter, Patrick Williams, Dalen Terry. Okay, credit to Dalen Terry. He showed a little bit of heart today during a spurt there. But overall, for the most part, everyone I just named, if you're not going to start playing like you actually want to fucking be there and represent the Chicago Bulls, get the fuck off my team. As I've said, I can handle losses. I can take losing games. It's how you lose games and how you lose games and who you lose them to. Yeah, this is some fucking bullshit. Things have got to change. Billy Donovan, he got to go. It, Billy Donovan, this shit ain't working no more. Now I'm sorry when you're playing against the Brooklyn Nets, I don't want to hear no fucking excuses that we don't have Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter, Kobe White, Isaac Okoro, and Jalen Smith. I don't wanna fucking hear that shit. You're playing the Brooklyn fucking Nets. You're coaching like a fucking bitch. The players are playing like a bunch of bitches. So either get your shit together or get the fuck out of here. Arturas Karnisovas. Recognize that shit ain't fucking working anymore. Billy Donovan has been here for 6 years and is giving us the same fucking thing. How many other coaches out there would last 6 years with 1 playoff appearance, 1 playoff win, and who would last a stretch like this where you've just lost 5 in a row for them to some of the worst teams in the fucking league and would survive? Any other franchise would be fucking fired. It's just pathetic. At Torres kind of shows time for you to fucking okay. Jerry and Michael Reinsdorf, stop being so fucking loyal to people who aren't doing their fucking jobs properly. They're better than this bullshit. Those of us who spend our money to watch this god awful fucking product. What was happening at the start of the season? Now, credit to Billy Donovan, he was coaching his fucking ass off at the start of the season. Okay, outside of Kobe White and Zach Collins, we had a relatively healthy lineup. Bulls were playing some great basketball. But clearly something fucking happened over that West Coast trip, other than the Denver win. And things have been fucking god awful since. You know, we started 6-1. We're what fucking what's our record now? 9-12. Since the 5-0 start, the Bulls are 4-13. Any other franchise, the coach is getting bloody fired by now. But no, not the Chicago fucking Bulls. 5-game losing streak and 4 of those to some of the worst teams in the league. A lot of other franchises, that coach is getting his ass fired. Not the Chicago Bulls. Billy Donovan's probably got another extension lined up. Anyway, I'm fucking done talking about this game. This is some fucking bullshit. I'm done talking about this team. Again, the only one who's excluded from any criticism in this game is Josh Giddey. Shout out to him. Now, he did, like I said at the start, yes, he did make some mistakes. I think he was the only one outside of, a quick little patch there from Dalen Terry. Some patches there from Marcus Buzelis. But for the most part, Josh Giddey's the only one who looked like he actually gave a fuck out there on that court. He took it upon himself and going, "You guys don't want to fucking play. Guess what? I'm gonna have to do it my fucking self." Shout out Josh, triple double. He's 5th of the season, 12th of his Bulls tenure. Only 3 behind Scottie Pippen now in basically was it 800 less games or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm done. Who we got next? The Indiana Pacers on Friday night, Saturday here in Australia. Yay, probably another fucking loss coming up. Okay, there was a second positive to come out of tonight's game. The City Edition uniforms. Those are fire. I want one. I want the red pinstripe. Excuse me. Yes, I'm drinking, having to watch that fucking awful shit. I want the red pinstripes jersey, but guess what? Lucky us down here in Australia at this point of time. Now, let me have a quick look on the NBA store Australia, because this is how it is down here for us at the moment for God knows what fucking reason. Chicago Bulls, the NBA Australia store, Chicago Bulls, jerseys. Okay, we can buy the City Edition uniforms here, but guess what? Guess how much they cost us here? And this is for the City Edition Swingman jersey, and so not the replica. Actually, so the Red Bulls jerseys. Now I'm gonna have another little, probably quick little rant here. So our standard icon red jerseys, right? Swingman edition, $130 Australian. Guess how much the City Edition Swingman edition jerseys cost us here in Australia? $185 fucking dollars. An extra $55 than just the regular red jerseys and white jerseys. Guess what we can't buy here in Australia in adult sizes? The red pinstripes jerseys. You can buy them in youth sizes. Guess how much they cost in youth sizes for the Statement Edition, Jordan brands. Doesn't say Swingman or whether it's replica. Youth sizes are $152 Australian. What the fuck? Excuse me with my coughing. Yes, after over a month, I'm still struggling with this shit. If anyone from NBA Australia is watching this video, and I highly doubt it, someone please explain to me why, when the Bulls red icon jersey edition Swingman is $130. Wait, Marcus Bazella's jersey, $130 in adults. Swingman red. Josh Giddey, Swingman adult size, 136. Different player, same style of jersey, different player. An extra $6. All right, I'm done. Okay, this is some bullshit. All right, so don't forget, follow me on Twitter at balls_Troy. Follow the show at a whole lot of bull. Fuck you, Chicago. See you later.